Yeah.
Looking at Earth from the center, you see a blue planet with 71% water on its surface. Unfortunately, however, not all places on Earth have enough water for drinking or agriculture. Most of it is mixed seawater. Hello, if you think desert living is difficult because of the scorching sun, rare vegetation, and sandstorms, then it certainly cannot be said. To achieve this, mankind is trying to change this situation as much as possible by trying to bring water to the driest parts of the world. Sometimes all it takes is considerable effort. Countries like Israel, Arabia, Dubai, and Iran have prepared big projects for this and are working hard to turn the desert into a fertile land. We present you with one of those big projects. Pakistan's water scarcity has been exacerbated by the Kachi Canal project in northern Balochistan province. This means that economic development is slow due to the low population density in this area. For example, Darbudi district is said to be one of them. Despite the discovery of large natural gas deposits in Pakistan's most underdeveloped arid region, large crops are not available, because in many places nothing can be grown without water. Pakistani authorities have decided to change this situation, and in 2002 the maximum flow rate of the undeveloped Kachi Canal was 6,000 cx, that is in 60 minutes, enough water volume, that is 72 Olympic swimming pools pass through this canal, and in fact, of course, the dream of the local residents is to get water without deficient rainfall. It is likely that in a few years the north of Balochistan will be covered with green. The project was expected to become a reality by 2008. However, due to inflation in Pakistan, lack of funds hindered construction activities. Fortunately, if this project came to fruition in 2008, you would be able to hope for a glass of cold water on a hot day after serving it. Finally, more than 20 years after the cancellation of the Kachi project, the canal will soon be completed and opened. This means that once the construction of the canal is completed, a green revolution will begin under the scorching sun of northern Pakistan. It is already serving its purpose by supplying water to areas of southern Punjab and northern Balochistan, and construction of other canal components of the canal is continuing to provide water to the suffering people, and it is hardly a question to call it the Great Indus River of Pakistan. The Kachi Canal, which flows about 150 kilometers from the beginning of the canal, is located near the Tonsa Dam, one of the most important dams on the Indus River. The Kachi Canal became the fourth canal in the Indus River network, and the first section of the canal was inaugurated in 2017. But while construction is still ongoing in other parts, the construction works are being carried out by the Specialized Water and Power Development Authority, WAPDA. Construction of hydropower facilities such as dams and canals. The first phase of the Kachi Canal project was planned to be developed in 3 phases, and a main canal of 399 kilometers will be constructed, already providing water to local farmers. This is already a big achievement for the government of Pakistan, and reaches Darbudi district through Balochistan by another distance of 94 kilometers. However, the main stream alone is not enough to turn the desert into a flower garden. Secondary irrigation systems should emerge from the main canal. This is 105 kilometers long and is only a small part of the entire auxiliary network. The canals in the second and third phases of the project will extend the main canal by 100 kilometers, and a distribution network of around 100 kilometers will supply water to Baran Nasirabad and Chau Maxi districts. The locals, who dream of a green revolution, are anxiously waiting for it to be realized, reckoning that if they can grow more maize, wheat, pulses, and oilseeds, they will get rid of poverty, and this way they will get not only water but also money from the canal. The project revenue is 19,700 million rupees per annum, and considering the total cost of the project is approximately $290 million, this project is truly a huge project, as after completion of the project in approximately 4 years, the Kachi Canal will become the largest irrigation canal in Pakistan. 2 million people in the country will experience how their lives have been improved, and will know how great it is to have unlimited access to water with construction. Gravity then allows the water to flow naturally around the city of Sway. Considering a desert region with no such infrastructure, the project does not require underground pumping stations, and does not require the installation of large amounts of pipelines. However, the construction of a 50 km irrigation canal presents a significant engineering challenge. Construction workers and people working under the scorching sun will know how hard it is. The first phase consists of preparing the land to be excavated by excavators to scrape the topsoil and prepare the earth for the canal. Dump trucks are loaded and taken out of the canal, which means that temporary roads have to be created so that heavy equipment can move without problems during the construction of the canal. For canals, crop transport, and other purposes, Kachi Canal is not only a means of water supply, but also an important infrastructure project for regional development. If the relatively soft land associated with the soil characteristics of this area is rocky, it would be possible to install a canal with a perpendicular cross-section due to the risk of landslides in this area. In addition to preventing accidents, the main canal will an area of 351 kilometers out of 399 should have ramps adequately reinforced to prevent accidents. This means that the bottom and slopes are first leveled and well compacted, then covered with dirt and solidified with concrete to prevent the precious water from seeping into the ground to absorb all the water that flows through the land. Although part of the water evaporates in this way, the rest is transported to its destination and distributed in the fields and for other purposes. That is, not a single drop of water can be wasted for the proper functioning of the canal. For example, bridges have been built over it for vehicular movement, and diversion canals and distributaries have also been installed along the main canal. Its distribution to surrounding areas consists of small-scale diversion canals. But in some areas, water is drawn from the main canal through a 56-inch diameter pipeline. Regulator gates have been installed throughout the canal to control the flow of water and ensure a constant supply of water to the residents, and an automatic control system for distribution has been developed to ensure fair and transparent distribution of water to the fields. In addition, the project includes infrastructure such as discharge facilities, diversion works, and drainage systems, all of which are constructed mainly of concrete and steel, requiring time and high-quality labor. While the work on phases 2 and 3 of the Kachi Canal continued, everything seemed to be going well as planned, but in 2022, the project once again faced a serious crisis. Flooding damaged part of the canal, requiring an additional $30 million in repairs, but most worryingly, a new delay in the start of the project's widening phase. Once again, people in need have been denied access to water, and construction continues, but we hope it ends soon. If you know more information about the Kachi Canal project through this video, let us know. Thank you all for watching the video. We appreciate your willing support. And thank you for sharing it on social networks. We are motivated to create new videos. Subscribe button. This is especially helpful for our channel in these difficult times. For now we bid farewell. But we'll be back soon. Have a nice day until next time with new videos.